Welcome to the Movie Guys exhibition match. I'm exhibitionist Paul Preston.
And I'm traveling museum exhibition Adam Witt.
Now, there have been many exhibition matches that test the mettle of movie knowledge in the densest of fan bases: Star Wars, The Wizarding World, Middle Earth, and of course Mannequin, for example. But nothing has been as hotly debated or subject to more speculation as the most celebrated movie of 2008 about patent law, Flash of Genius.
That's right, Paul. You know, the love of this movie runs deep among film fans all across America. But can our contestants today show the breadth of knowledge in terms of the movie's plot, its credits, or even that it existed?
Now, as we all know, Flash of Genius is the 2008 Greg Kinnear movie about Robert Kearns.
Of course.
Yeah, the inventor of the intermittent wiper blades, who claimed to have his idea stolen by General Motors. Rather than settle out of court for a high price, Kearns risked his sanity and his family to sue GM in court and seek a judgment in his favor.
Right, Paul. And Star Wars is about Luke Skywalker fighting the Empire and saving the galaxy. These are just things America knows.
So, the next question is, who knows the most? Many of us thought it would come down to these two competitors when we began the Flash of Genius brackets back in June, and win after win after win after win, they dominated, and the fans are getting what they wanted. Napzok versus The Machine.
No question, this is what the fates and any reasonable Vegas bookie could have predicted. These two showing their mettle, and now we find ourselves with a finals where the two factions squaring off have the most history and the least like for one another: Harrison Ford, Lincoln Mercury, and Pelagie Nation.
I, for one, thought that Ken would be here showing his prowess in other exhibition matches. We all remember his record-setting numbers in the Draft Day exhibition. He showed similar numbers in the Odd Life of Timothy Green and Albert Nobbs exhibitions. But you have to admire Jeannine. Counted out in nearly every match she's in, she somehow clawed her way back into the mix.
That's true, Paul. No one has a greater understanding of how long a match is, and she never loses her cool. She knows, as we saw in the No Strings Attached exhibition match, that all that matters is the final score.
Well, they're both undefeated, but of course, only one will be at the end of this match. It's going to come down to who knows the most. They both had a lot to say about it. Let's go to the tape and find out how we got here.
Oh, Ken. The phrase Flash of Genius might sound foreign to you. Probably because you've never had one before.
You know, I got arrested once in Las Vegas for flashing my genius, but did that stop me? No, I woke up the next morning, paid bail, and got back in the studio to whip Chris Jericho's ass in a Ready to Rumble exhibition. The winning answer was Scott Conn.
Flash of Genius, it speaks to me. Like it would to anybody who's ever had a patent stolen. Like that one time I had my patent stolen for that website where people can have affairs. Damn it, Ashley Madison.
I'm going to make you an offer right now, not unlike the one Ford made to Robert Kearns to drop his lawsuit. $30 million, Jeannine, for you to just drop out.
I didn't come to love Flash of Genius because I love movies, Ken. I came to love it because I lived it.
Think of what you can get with all those zeros. $30 million to save you public embarrassment and buy a lifetime of art supplies.
The only thing intermittent about you is your knowledge of Greg Kinnear's career post stuck on you.
$30 million could buy you a lot of copies of Flash of Genius on Blu-ray. I bet you're not even a big enough fan to own it on Blu-ray, all right? What? Yeah? It's not available on Blu-ray?
That's you. See? Yeah. Duh.
Well, you'd think they said it all, but their managers, of course, are never at a loss for words. So let's bring in the guys representing Ken Napzok, the manager of Harrison Ford, Lincoln Mercury, John Kaiser, and the manager of Pelagie Nation, Kevin Smets.
Listen, are you ready for an ass whooping? Because the machine's about to give it to your boy.
I think that Witt and Paul were trying to introduce a segment. Maybe you want to let them decide who
We mentioned these
interviews
two
who.
factions do not like each other. Kaiser, I have something here. It says you called Jeannine a dicky-do. Do you care to explain yourself and tell us what grade you're in?
I made it past the second grade, and after that I lost count. And I might have called her that once, but everyone knows I have love in my heart for Jeannine. When I'm in physical competition, I'm going to kick your teeth in and I'm going to embarrass you. And that's just what has to happen today.
I have a question for Kevin. How have you prepared Jeannine for Ken? No doubt Ken is her biggest competition to date. What have you done?
Well, look, we've lived and breathed the flash of genius. I got the machine watching the movie frontwards and backwards. Literally, on the VLC player, you can play the movie backwards, so she's actually watched the whole movie backwards a couple times. We've watched the Ralph Bakshi animated film that they had based on that movie and based on the novel of the same movie. And the audiobooks, and then Machine, obviously, she actually performed the play before the pandemic started. She performed the play in front of about 45 middle school students in Dayton, Ohio. So as far as like her prep goes,
nobody gives a shit?
Listen, pal, you know my study ethic. You know how hard I worked, all right? I had the flashcards. She has 17 hours of non-looping MP3s. That means if she plays it right now, there won't be a looping MP3 question for another 17 hours. This girl has everything on lock.
I really don't even know what this match is about. I don't know the subject. I don't know anything. I don't.
All right. Well, thank you, managers, that they've said a lot. They're still saying things wherever they are now.
I believe so, but
yeah, it seems they're ready. Are you ready, Adam?
The vice president asked me to come to Washington.
Yes, Adam, we understand. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia. Introducing first, representing Pelagie Nation with 3 wins and no defeats in the Flash of Genius division, she is Jeannine, the variable speed machine.
Hello.
There she is, Jeannine.
Hello, Jeannine.
Hi.
Now, we remember when you came into the tournament, you hadn't seen Flash of Genius. So are you participating in this entire stretch with newly acquired knowledge?
I think I've made it pretty clear by my playing match against Makuga, where I beat him 30-0, that I belong here.
Yeah, I don't think he had seen Flash of Genius. But Jeannine, your love of Flash of Genius cannot be discounted. Your art series on Flash of Genius just opened at the Taschen and Gallery 1984. And your piece entitled Intermittent Glory was recently painted on the forehead of Ford President Jim Hackett by Banksy. In fact, RB3 said in the Meaning of Flash of Genius podcast recently that underestimating Jeannine would be as stupid as greenlighting a script by Philip Railsback and John Seabrook. How do you respond to that?
Look, anyone can go to the IMDb of these guys who did Flash of Genius and see that they never got another screenplay produced. And today, I'm going to end Ken Napzok's run faster than a Railsback and Seabrook Film Festival.
Ooh, wow.
Hey, Jeannine, Ken recently said it was absolutely unnecessary to have the play-in match that got you into this tournament. Now that, to me, seems...
Wait. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm 3-0. He's 2-0. I don't need to listen to Ken Napzok. And at the end of the day, when I'm 4-0 and he's 2-1, no one will need to listen to Ken Napzok.
And her opponent, representing Harrison Ford Lincoln Mercury, with a record of 2 wins and no defeats in the Flash of Genius tournament, Ken the Capacitor Napzok. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Napzok.
Welcome, Ken.
Yes, the author of Why We Love Flash of Genius, The Great Moments That Built Detroit. Now, Ken, over the course of the tournament, we've seen your attitude change from one of fun gameplay to one of ending the competition early and making a statement. Now, how did you come about that?
Like the wiper blades, Paul, pushing aside water so that the one who is truly driving this vehicle can get to his predetermined destination. That's why Jeannine will be so much bird poop on the windshield. Print that, mark it down.
Very, very poetic. Very poetic, Ken. And you've often compared your career to Greg Kinnear's. Now, will that continue today, do you think?
Look, it's true that in the past I've been an egotistical soap opera star, a sleazy college professor, a TV star obsessed with sex and pornography, and even a gay painter. And if you think I'm coming out of this match today as anything other than Captain Amazing, you better think again.
Strong words.
Yeah, Ken, you've criticized Jeannine's participation in this tournament because she only saw Flash of Genius recently. But obviously we heard from the manager that Kevin has prepared her thoroughly. But how have you lived with this movie since it came out in 2008?
Oh, this is where this contest is now, right? You can just study a binder and you feel that you know it. Paul, I've lived it. I've breathed Flash of Genius. And as you mentioned, wrote the damn book on it. As Kinnear's Robert Kern said in the film, you know, Marconi spent 7 years trying to perfect the radio. Well, I've got 12 glorious years of Flash of Genius under my belt. And my game today will, dare I say, be perfect.
These competitors are ready, so let's get Jeannine back in here. And let's get to the rules as we enter into round 1. Adam?
In the first round, our competitors will hear 8 questions from the world of Flash of Genius know-how. No penalty for missing a question and no stealing in round 1. We'll ask the question and you'll have 15 seconds to write down an answer. Then show us the answer and verbalize it.
So with that, I need to ask, Jeannine, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ken, are you ready?
Like Greg Kinnear getting the call to be in Sabrina, I am ready.
Then let's get ready to All right, launching into round 1 questions. Question number 1. This is in the category of Flash of Genius. What kind of car is the first one Kearns sees that tipped him off that his wiper blade idea had been stolen? Imagine if it was a sunny day, Adam. He'd have no idea his idea was stolen.
Yeah, that's a good point. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see your answers. Jeannine?
Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang, correct. And Ken?
Ford Mustang.
There we go. All right. 1 to 1.
Right. And we start with a tie. Bringing us to question number 2. I'll throw things over to Adam for that one.
Thanks, Paul. In the drama Flash of Genius, what is the name of Robert Kern's lawyer in the trial against Ford?
You know, I never saw Ford versus Ferrari, but I assume it's another legal drama.
Oh yeah. I don't know who they found for in the landmark case of Ford versus Ferrari. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. Ken, what'd you have?
Robert Kearns.
Correct. And Jeannine?
Robert Kearns.
There we go.
All right, yes, he represented himself, and that keeps things even. Question number 3, Adam.
In Flash of Genius, what other famous actor's wig was reused to give Greg Kinnear his unique hairline?
You know, why are there only 3 nominees for makeup and hair at the Oscars?
Oh, God.
And
Yeah,
everybody else gets 5. Best Picture gets 10. They only ever come up with 3. There's usually more good work than that.
I mean, the
this, for
entire
example.
audience.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. Jeannine, what'd you have?
I had to show my manager I was working on my cursive. Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. That is correct. And Ken, what did you have?
Hugo Weaving.
Sorry. That unique hairline was in fact Bill Paxton's.
All right, Jeannine takes the lead, and we go on to question 4. In Flash of Genius, what drink does Alan Alda bring to the celebration dinner for the first settlement?
It's always good to see Alan Alda, I think. You know, I loved him in Little Miss Sunshine. He won the Oscar for that, right? That was Alan Alda? Or am I confusing him?
That's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go over to Ken.
Ovaltine.
That is incorrect. Sorry,
that's incorrect.
Ken.
I'm
Falling
sorry.
behind. And if Jeannine can get this one, Jeannine.
It's no $2 Chuck, but Moet Champagne.
Oh,
All right.
that is correct, Jeannine.
All right,
Very nice.
that is
question.
correct.
She takes a 4-2 lead as we move on to question 5, and we'll see if Ken can come back at all with this question. In Flash of Genius, what mishap blinds Robert Kearns in his left eye on his wedding night?
Remember Joanna Kearns? Growing Pains, remember that?
Yeah.
Sure, she was in that, but she was also in V and the A-Team, but I don't know if there's any
No
relation.
kid? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cred where I'm standing from.
And 5.
4,
Four.
3, 2, 1. Jeannine, what do you got?
His hubris?
Oh, that is incorrect, I think. And Ken, what do you got?
Yeah.
Bottle top.
Bottle top. You know what? It's a champagne cork, but we will accept bottle top. We will accept bottle top.
Challenge.
Oh, we have a challenge?
Yeah, it's not a bottle top. It's a champagne cork. That's a completely different thing.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
Champagne top, a champagne cork, and a bottle top are completely different. There's a precedence for this too. Like when Jeannine beat Makuga, you didn't accept "Don't Tell Chrysler." You needed to accept it's not the same as "Don't Tell the Chrysler Corporation." So why are we kind of changing it up around here? A bottle top, cork.
Kaiser, a response to this at all?
Here's the thing. I would like to challenge Smets' challenge, and I would like to challenge the game's challenge. We need this movie. Nobody saw this movie, so we need to get a new movie with new questions in something that no one gives to.
All right. Well, actually, that's a decent enough point. Actually, no points across the board. We'll just move on to the next one. I think I think you made a good point there.
And Adam, you can take this one.
All right. In the movie Flash of Genius, what is the license plate number on Robert Kern's car?
So, we've already hinted it's a number, so it's not a vanity plate.
Not a vanity plate. I don't know what type of vanity plate he would get, maybe.
What would you get if you invented intermittent wipers?
Mr. Glass, maybe? Mr. Glass might be good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, everybody. Ken, what did you have for the license plate number?
See, when you live this movie, when it's in your life, you just know this like the back of your hand. KRB 248.
Wow, that is some deep knowledge. Jeannine?
KRB 248.
These folks know their Flash of Genius, Paul.
They're the best of the best. Let's just go on 3 to 5. Jeannine's still out in the head, but Adam, give him question 7.
All right. In Flash of Genius, name the 3 electronic parts that go into the intermittent wiper that Mr. Tyler states in the trial are not unique.
I think we can safely say by now that Robert Kearns may have been a nerd.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jeannine, what did you have for those 3 electronic parts?
A variable resistor, transistor, and capacitor.
I didn't even have to give her more time. That's great.
Oh, no, correct. No JT on that. Ken, what did you have?
Same thing. Variable resistor, transistor, and capacitator.
Of course, yes. Right. These are round 1 questions, after all.
4 to 6. Jeannine's still in the lead, but man, these people really know their Flash of Genius, Paul. Why don't you take the next question?
Here we are on what I guess you'd call the ultimate question of round number 1. Question number 8. In the movie Flash of Genius, what name does Robert Kearns give his invention?
What would you give the name of your intermittent windshield wiper system, Paul?
Mr. Glass.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ken, what do you got?
I have the Kearns blinking eye wiper. The Kearns blinking eye wiper.
That is correct. And Jeannine?
The Kearns blinking eye motor.
Okay.
That is also correct.
Ken, clearly I have a towel on my head right now, so I need you to back me up on this one. There's something as a foul, I just can't put my finger on it.
I'd like to challenge her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. He wants to challenge her. Yeah.
Okay, we had 2 different answers. You know what? We're going to bring PJ in, and we're going to see.
Blinking eye motor. Wiper. It's a blinking eye wiper, guys.
Installed.
You're going to lose that challenge, man. You clearly haven't been watching this movie.
To you, pal.
Hey, it's a challenge, and I'm allowed to come in here too and say my piece and defend my competitor from your RPGs, your JTEs, and your
These two do not like each other, Adam. We got to get to PJ and get this thing sorted out.
Get PJ in here and let's find out what the ruling is. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. I hear we have a challenge on the table. And this whole thing about the term, actually, both are used in the film. As you can see here at 1355, Robert Kearns calls it the Kearns blinking eye wiper.
What are you going to call it? The Kearns blinking eye wiper.
However, at 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 8 seconds during the trial, it is called the Kearns blinking eye motor.
An early version of what I called the Kearns blinking eye motor.
So, in that regard, I guess both are actually correct.
Wait. Is this the 2014 special edition?
It is, unfortunately, the regular release for you, Ken.
Nope. Regular release. Yeah.
Damn.
So, guess that means new question. But hey, Ken, go Yankees.
All right, with the new question, then we'll move on to our final question. Once again, question 8 after the challenge, and we'll see if anyone can get this one. In Flash of Genius, who plays Robert Kearns?
Oh, come on. Come on.
This is the tough one. Our competitors would be wise to remember all the questions in this match do have to do with the movie Flash of Genius. It's just a little tip right there.
It's a good point. You're probably giving a lot away to our competitors that they should come in with that sort of knowledge prepared, but you're kind and generous today. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to Ken.
You know, in my day, first round questions were, not like what's in Flash of Genius. What's the title of Flash of Genius? Come on. It's Greg Kinnear.
That is correct. And to Jeannine.
Trying to trip me up here. Not going to happen. Greg Kinnear.
And Ken did not fall any further behind, but it remains 5-7 as we end round 1. Round 2, we enter the wheel round. We also known as the Wheel of Fortune, Glory, and Fortune and Glory, kid. We all know the wheel. It separates the men from the boys, and it separates those who know a lot about movie trivia from those who also know a lot about movie trivia, but lose. Tell us how it goes, Adam.
It's the wheel round. You'll spin the category and be asked 4 questions, all with that theme of Flash of Genius know-how. Stealing is back, and multiple choices in effect. Here are the wheel slices that could potentially come up in your spin. Flash of Genius, Greg Kinnear, Alan Alda, Gilmore Girls in Cinema, Famous Dermots, Movie Release Date, The 2008s, Patent Law, Intermittent Things, Who Said It, 8 points and free entry to round 3, and Mixed Bag.
Well, the score is 7-5. Jeannine, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin or decline and defer over to Ken?
I will defer to Ken, I think.
All right, well then we're going to bring Kaiser in and give him 60 seconds with his competitor. And I would say Kaiser and Smets don't like each other, but I don't think Kaiser necessarily cares for Napzok. Let's hear how this goes.
Look.
Well, it's apparent I don't like Kevin Smets. Everybody knows that. No.
Hey, come on, you have like 50 seconds left. Did Mean Joe Green give you that towel? Good day for you. Talk to me. What should I do?
I sweat a lot, Ken. We like this wheel. Pretty much any of these categories. I mean, Alan Alda.
Yeah, no.
I mean, listen.
If it's Alan, if it hits a Flirt and with Disaster Alan Alda run, I'm golden.
The wheel is set and the wheel is ready for you to spin. Let's give it a spin there.
And it lands on patent law. It lands on patent law. What do you think, guys?
Didn't you drop out of community college? You were studying law for a little while?
Yeah. To go into radio, yeah, it was a great decision. But look, I know my Edison. Not so much Schillinger versus United States, to be honest, but I'm pretty good with the Association for Molecular Pathology versus Myriad Genetics, Inc. And I'm iffy.
That's a given. That's a given.
I'm iffy on Mr. T versus Galoob. Yeah,
we're spinning again. All right, spin one more time. Here it goes.
Back on the wheel, so we're going to go ahead and spin again.
I don't like this guy. The wheels are weird.
All right, and it lands on Flash of Genius.
Oh.
Flash of Genius. All right, there we go. I think you guys are happy with that.
I like Fletch of Genius. I mean, Ken, we watch Fletch pretty much once a week, especially during COVID. So
yeah, Flash of Genius.
Okay. All of your questions, Ken, are going to be from the topic Flash of Genius, that rare film whose production shoot couldn't wait for it to be raining. All right, question number 1. What is the patent law term that describes the epiphany that leads to invention?
Flash of Genius.
That is correct. That is correct. And that ties the game as we head into question number 2. In Flash of Genius, what is the full name of Dermot Mulroney's character?
Gil Wilhuff Previck.
Wow.
That is correct. That is correct. And Ken takes the lead as it was expected. This is a close match. Leading us to question 3 for Ken in the category of Flash of Genius. In Flash of Genius, What is the first settlement offer from Ford?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice, and let's give you the multiple choice here. That would be: is it A, $250,000, B, $250,001, C, $250,002, or D, $10 million?
A, $250,000.
That is correct, and he gets up to 10 points. Only 1 point on that multiple choice answer, but Jeannine's still waiting to steal, but Ken seems to be handling the categories. We go into the fourth and final question in the round. In Flash of Genius, what body type was Greg Kinnear going for in his actor preparation?
I feel personally attacked by this question, but the answer is doughy.
Doughy is correct, and that is a solid second round for Ken Napzok, and he as he takes the lead with a 12-7 score. So Ken, congratulations on that. We're going to get him out of here though and bring in Jeannine's manager, Kevin Smets. And Kevin, you have 60 seconds with your competitor.
All right, Jeannine, we talked about this. Look, he had to check to multiple choice a couple times. You already came in with a lead. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. Well, listen, we've already talked about it. We know what you want to avoid. Movie release date has been your hardest thing all bracket. You just can't seem to get that down. So when you're going for a spin, let's just hope that you don't land on that. But I think you should attack it right now. I'm really excited. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this.
Okay. Yeah, I yield my time. We don't need 60
Then
seconds.
let's give that wheel a spin. Here we go. And it lands on intermittent things. Intermittent things. What do you guys think?
Okay, well, look, there are so many things that are intermittent. It's a wide category.
Yeah, there's intermittent fasting, there's intermittent management of the burning foods, the audience's intermittent interest in this bit. But I think I might spin again.
Look, we know what we're aiming for. I sent you to night school to learn patent law, so we don't want to waste those 2 months at night school. So I know you're crazy about those dermuts too, so I think you should respin. That's just my opinion.
All right, so one more spin. Here it goes. Oh, you almost had 8 points and free entry into round 3. That was so very close, but instead, it's mixed bag.
You got this. You got this, Jeannine.
All right, so we've got 4 questions from Mixed Bag coming to you from Adam. Take it away.
Question number 1. In Flash of Genius, 9.5 minutes into Flash of Genius, what cereal are the kids eating for breakfast?
It is a favorite of mine. I'm going to go with Life cereal.
Give her 2 points. There's someone that has clearly paid attention to a lot of Flash of Genius. That was not an easy question. Question number 2, Jeannine. In Flash of Genius, what is the title of the song sung at the Ford Dealers Convention?
I think I'm going to need multiple choice on this one.
All right. It is A, Go, 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 Drive a Ford Today. B, Yes, I'm doing it with my top down. C, Ford es muy bueno. Or D, our wipers don't know when to quit. Oh, wait, yes, they do.
Okay. Go, 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 Drive a Ford Today.
That's correct. For 1 point there. No steals for Ken. And we move on to question 3. With the score 10-12, Jeannine, in Flash of Genius, what club do the students who help the Kerns belong to?
The Young Inventors Club.
Give her 2 points. There we go. This is exactly the match we thought we'd see here, Paul. This is
They're
great.
who we thought they were. They're who we thought they were.
Who we thought they were. Question number 4, Jeannine. In Flash of Genius, Kearns names the wipers 2 speeds during his initial demo. Variable speed and variable what?
Variable dwell.
There it is. 2 more points. 14-12, Jeannine.
Wow, this is again the round 3 that we knew we were going to get. A round 3 that was going to determine it all. It's a 2-point game. It's 14-2 Jeannine, and Ken knows that he's got to be at his sharpest here. Jeannine knows that he's right on her tail, and she's got to be sharp too. So this is just exactly what we wanted, and we're going to throw things over to Adam for the round 3 rules.
In round 3, competitors will pick 3 random numbers corresponding to different random categories in the Flash of Genius extended universe. And will be asked 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points. No stealing or multiple choice, but challenging stupid parts of the movie is still a thing. Jeannine is up by 2, so we will go to her for her number choices. You may pick between 1 and 20.
Well, Flash of Genius has a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 57% on Metacritic.
Wow.
So for good luck, I think I'll go with 6, 5, and 7.
6, 5, and 7 it is. And Ken?
I will go with 3 for Bronco Nagurski, 4 for Biff Pocoroba, and 10 for great kicker Yue Von Shaman.
All right. Well, let's bring Kevin Smets back in. The numbers are locked and loaded. And Kevin, you're going to have 60 more seconds with your competitor.
Yeah, look, Jeannine, we talked about this. We knew it's probably going to come down to this. I do want to use my time to make sure that we see Ken's hands this whole time. I feel like in the reflection of his sunglasses, I see IMDb and it's open to Flash of Genius page. So I just want to be really careful about that. Jeannine, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. We can totally take this clown down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had 15 mock matches last week alone, and we covered every sort of which way of how it would be. So we, again, yield our time.
All right. Well, so noted on Ken's hands. It is really important to have your hands visible during rounds 2 and 3 of the Showdown and whatever this is. All right. Kaiser, you have 60 seconds with your competitor as well. Let's bring him in so we can talk again.
First of all, Biff Picoroba needs you to pick him up, Ken, at the Atlanta YMCA. This is wrapped.
From the card show? From the card shop show? Yeah.
Yeah, at the YMCA. They're doing one there. So you promised him you would do that.
No, that's fine. I'll swing. I need to complete my set of 88 Fleer. I think they got some 88 Fleer headliners. I'll pick those up on there.
You know, it's a real tragedy that none of these Dickie-doos can understand a damn thing about baseball because all they care about are Greg Kinnear movies. And everybody knows that Greg Kinnear is overrated. It's an
unwritten rule, you know?
All right. Well, it said banter in the script, and I'll tell you that fit the bill.
Ken, this is your 2-point question, and for that you chose number 3, which corresponds to the category Flash of Genius.
Yes.
For your 2-point question, Ken, in Flash of Genius, when on the stand, Kearns mentions an invention he created prior to the intermittent wipers. What product was that invention for?
Margarine?
That is correct. Well played. Ken ties it up right at the beginning of round 3, sending things back over to Jeannine. The 2-point question number you chose was 6, which corresponds to the category Flash of Genius. Adam, if you want to give her first 2-point question.
Jeannine, for 2 points, in Flash of Genius, what song accompanies Kearns' Lincoln Continental as he drives to Ford to show off his invention?
It's what the kids would call these days a bop. Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs.
Great song, great movie, and not lost on Jeannine.
Without much hesitation. And so, Ken, that puts you against the wall once again, down by 2. Your 3-point question coming up where you could take the lead back. And you chose number 4, which corresponds to the category Flash of Genius. Flash of Genius. So, Ken, in Flash of Genius, what were the names of all of Phyllis and Robert Kearns' children?
It's a tough question. This couple loved having children. That's
and
one
5,
thing you can definitely take
4,
away.
3, 2,
JT.
What? Okay, make sure you get that out in time. And we'll ask the question one more time. In Flash of Genius, what were the names of all of Phyllis and Robert Kearns' children?
These are tough questions. You have to count them out. You have to think of all the scenes. In fact, they had one child mid-movie. So that's...
It's Tim, Patrick, Dennis, Kathy Marine, Bob Jr.
What a pull. That is correct.
Wow.
Ken Napzok going back on top. And Jeannine, now the pressure's back on you. This is the back and forth rivalry we expected. And the 3-point question number you chose, Jeannine, was 5, which corresponds to the category Flash of Genius. Adam?
Jeannine, for 3 points. In Flash of Genius, which star of Orphan Black plays the Kern's daughter, Kathy?
Taylor Schilling?
Ooh, I'm sorry. That's the lead in Orange is the New Black. Not Orphan Black. The correct answer was Tatiana Maslany. Or Hayden Panettiere, or Nina Dobrev, or Olivia Holt. It might have been as well. So we would probably. For your 5-pointer, you chose number 7, which corresponds with the category Flash of Genius. This is your 5-pointer now. This is Jeannine's 5-pointer, down by 1 to remain in competition in the Flash of Genius exhibition match. In Flash of Genius, what is the make and model of the car Robert Kearns is driving when he gets the idea of the intermittent wiper, the make and model of the first car Kearns used for the prototype, and the make and model of the first car Ford installed the intermittent wiper in?
That is definitely a 5-point question right there.
And you still only have 15 seconds.
Deep knowledge.
And 5, 4.
I'm gonna need a
3.
JTE on that.
Oh, okay. In Flash of Genius, what is the make and model of the car Robert Kearns is driving when he gets the idea of the intermittent wiper, the make and model of the first car Kearns used for the prototype, and the make and model of the first car Ford installed the intermittent wiper in?
A Ford Galaxy, a Lincoln Continental, and a Ford Mustang?
What a pull! Jeannine going back on top.
Wow.
Forcing Ken Napzok's hand, a 21-17 score going into the final question of the exhibition match, a 5-pointer, Ken, and you have chosen number 10, which corresponds to the category Flash of Genius. All right, Ken. In Flash of Genius, at what college did Robert Kearns earn his PhD? At what college did Robert Kearns teach? What is the topic of the class Robert Kearns teaches? And what was the name of the kid he yells at in class in that one scene?
Oof. Deep cuts here, bro.
Case Western Reserve, Wayne State University, Applied Electrical Engineering.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
JT, do it all. JT.
In Flash of Genius, at what college did Robert Kearns earn his PhD? At what college did Robert Kearns teach? What is the topic of the class Robert Kearns teaches? And what was the name of that kid he yells at in class at one time?
It's Case Western Reserve, Wayne State University. Applied Electrical Engineering.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't have a Bob Jr.
And your winner, Jeannine, the variable speed machine.
Wow, that was some match.
Wow, this is why we play the game. This is what everybody showed up for today. Jeannine, congratulations. You are the variable speed machine.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Machine just showed she's a Flash of Genius machine. I'm a Flash of Genius manager. You know, maybe I'll manage myself in 2021. Hell of a win, Jeannine. I'm so proud of you. You nailed it. You did everything that we said we were going to set out to do. And yeah, I got to let you talk. It's your day. Bask.
Well, like I said, I lived this. This was very important to me, this movie. It's very special to me. And I just had to show everybody that I could do this today.
And your handwriting, your cursive writing on that one question in round 1 was just impeccable. You've jumped so many levels in that level. So I'm so proud of you. I can't even talk.
For you. I did that for you.
Thank you.
I've seen a lot of exhibition matches about really dumb movies like Prince of Persia, but I've never seen anyone use quite that kind of handwriting. You think you're making a risk, like maybe they won't be able to read because I'm choosing cursive instead of printing, but Jeannine, you were elegant and incisive with your answers, and it's a full-bodied win.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I just came out here, and that was the plan, and I did it. We did it, Kevin.
Yeah, we did it. We didn't need Kaiser's meddling. We didn't have this, him going through his IMDb here. We saw his hands, and that's where the equalizer was. And Kaiser, how's it feel, man, to see who the superior manager is in the Flash of Genius League or division?
I can answer that question pretty point blank. You see what shirt I'm wearing here? This is a Peaky Blinders shirt. I wear this shirt for all of Robert Parker's matches because I like him better than you.
Understood.
So it sucks.
Why are they on the screen together? It's time for Kaiser to talk to Ken. Ken, a rough loss here.
Wait a minute, loss? What are you talking about? I mean, Ken hit a 7-point question to win this match. The answer was bastard stepchildren. He named off 6 kids. I don't even know their names. The answer is clearly bastard stepchildren. That's what Ken was going to answer with, and you said that wasn't. You wouldn't let him answer that way. You did some editing thing. Would you get Nerd Chronic?
Time ran out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ken, would you like to? What would you like to say about today's match?
Look, I showed the knowledge I have about Flash of Genius. I have a philosophical difference with the Flash of Genius questions they've been asking. And I nothing against PJ, the writer. I know he is doing this for course credit at the Tucson Adult School Film Studies class. I have nothing against him. But he is pausing his VCR and just writing questions based on that. And I just don't think that's knowledge. I think you can study that on a flashcard, but that doesn't mean you know the movie. You don't know the why of Flash of Genius. And I do. And that's why I wrote a book about it. So I'll hold my head up high. But the truth is, the game has changed. The game has changed.
That's true.
I was.
I would think you should say this. Let it be known. Let it be known. If anybody ever wants to go to toe-to-toe with me and Napzok in Brian Dennehy or movies featuring Mo Green, we will crush you punks. So come and get some. Come and get some.
It just no one, this game used to be just a bunch of hack movie critics getting drunk and answering like questions, and then I came along and I made it something.
You made it.
I made it something, and
what it was.
When I needed it, people made fun of me, but I made this something, and I'm proud of Jeannine. She's part of the new generation that's going forward, and I stand by it. I stand by her. I get it. All respect for her. She got it. I just don't know. The future is going to hold. I know. I want to do the faction proud. I want to do the fans proud. There's after this, I intend to go on all 442 fan-led podcasts and talk about this because I just love the respect for this. I love what they do, and I love what they bring to it, and I'm proud to really represent Harrison Ford Lincoln Mercury as a faction, as a team. Mm-hmm. And I'm just not gonna let it, my love for the game die.
If you give us a call, we'll give you a car. That's our motto.
Well, what I've heard today is that there is a bestseller exhibition match right around the corner for you, gentlemen. We'll try and or an FX2 exhibition match right around the corner.
Listen, I always listen to Ken's Brian Dennehy podcast, and so I think the next thing is for him to really take that Brian Dennehy belt. I think Kaiser's called his shot today. Yeah,
Dennehy Center. We got our Patreon page. Support if you want. We got some good stuff coming up on Dennehy Ranked this weekend.
And if you're in Canandaigua, New York, this Sunday, Ken Napzok will be signing autographs with Tito Santana, Kamala, the Ugandan headhunter, and I believe, if I'm correct, we're gonna get Big Boss Man.
Yeah, Kamala passed away, so he got
Maybe some.
Let's go to our final thoughts, Adam. I think when it comes to Flash of Genius, how much could one possibly know before one goes insane?
Paul, this is a movie that captivated both you and I because it is about the invention of something that stops frequently and all the drama that could be contained in the invention of something that stops a lot. And one thing that didn't happen today is this match never stopped.
Indeed.
I don't know what's irony and I don't know what's a coincidence, but that's all I got.
And I think you summed it up well when you said this movie captivated you and I. So that's something, and that's why we did this. So on behalf of myself, Paul Preston, and Adam Witt of the Movie Guys, we appreciate you joining us here for the Flash of Genius exhibition match.
Lots of matches are coming up, lots to look forward to. So thank you for joining us today, and join us next time on the Movie Trivia